The reason the market is doing what it's doing is people are sitting at home, getting the checks from the government, okay? And this fair share is a bullshit concept. It's just a way of attacking wealthy people. And, I think it's inappropriate. We all got to work together. And
what's going on, YouTube? This your boy Chart Slayer here, and I'm here bringing you the latest and greatest on what's going on in the world. The big story today is about the Wall Street bets, GameStop, AMC, all that good jazz, Robinhood, everything that I'm gonna bring to you today is really about to change the entire view of how you're even thinking about approaching the market, thinking about trading, and I'll break down some of my thoughts in the process. All right, so let's really talk about what these companies are. So GameStop, AMC, and BlackBerry. So if you don't know who GameStop is a video game company that you usually see at a mall, strip, plaza, or something like that. But the thing is, GameStop has really been declining in these past couple of years, right? It's really been dropping. It's been in a downtrend for these past couple of years, and it's actually on the verge of bankruptcy if you guys aren't really aware. So pretty much, let's really think about this question, this pain point really quick. When's the last time you actually went to a GameStop store and purchased and picked up a game? That's what GameStop really is for. Back in the day, in early 2000s, it was booming when it came out. But the thing is, it's not up with the digital time right now. It's not up with the digital time. Now, with your PS4 or with your Xbox, you can literally, PS5 now, you can literally purchase games online. You don't really see GameStop doing that nowadays, and that's really an issue now. That's why GameStop has really been declining these past several years. Now, GameStop is revamping their entire branding process. A new CEO is coming in place where they should be able to adapt to the times that's going on now. But we'll see how GameStop will approach things, and I'll break it down in a second how GameStop is making these moves. So next thing is AMC. So AMC, we all know who AMC is. It's a theater company. Since the COVID and everything and the pandemic and everything has happened, we have had they have had had to adjust with the times. You have to go in store just to watch the movie. Nowadays, Netflix is booming because we don't have to go anywhere. It's at home. And that's really key. That's something that's that AMC hasn't figured out yet. Now, obviously, they have some things here and there where they're able to, they have some digital platforms here and there on maybe on other platforms. I'm not sure, because I'm not even going to name some if I don't know it. But I do know that they're up and running. They're not in a huge downtrend. They are in a downtrend, but not as bad as GameStop, right? I still think when the pandemic is over, that AMC will still get their act together and people will still go to the movie. So I do have some form of trust, I believe that AMC will catch themselves. Next thing is BlackBerry. When the last time we heard of BlackBerry, right? I think all three of these companies, like I said, have been in downtrends. They all have been dropping these past several years. So when's the last time you even heard BlackBerry in a sentence? We haven't had BlackBerry since early 2000s. Now it's only about iPhones and Androids, right? So BlackBerry is a phone company, and it's on the same page as those other two companies. Like I said, it's not really in the best space right now. So I definitely want you guys to understand that these three companies is what I'm going to be breaking down and why. Let's just go into it. So let me go ahead and break it down what happened and why this is so big and why this made history in the first place. So like I said, these three companies have been in a downtrend, and what has happened is the hedge funds has actually been shorting it, right? They've been shorting GameStop, AMC, shorting BlackBerry because they know eventually they're going to be in bankruptcy, or they're hoping that it's in bankruptcy, whatever the case may be. I'm not there in mind. But what's been going on is, since they've been shorting it, you have these people kind of understanding the fundamentals of everything. So they kind of understand that this bankruptcy is going to happen very soon. So if you guys didn't know, Wall Street bets, right? Those are the people who are on Reddit. They actually have a 2.5 million army on Reddit right now. Pretty much while the hedge funds was shorting, they said and started posting was like, yo, I need you to put all your money, I'm putting the house on it. And it created an entire parabolic move. And what happened is when Wall Street bets say they're gonna put something down and they're gonna put their money on something, 2.5 million other people are gonna be doing the same thing. And that's what really caught these specific hedge funds, these suits, off guard, because they were selling it, they were shorting it, but the Wall Street bettors was just like, boom, parabolic move. Like GameStop went from $5-6 to almost $400 in under a day. I want you guys to really understand how crazy that sounds. That's never been done in history. So I mean, when you push something like that, of course the suits are going to be so pissed off. It's kind of crazy. So let's talk about the next thing, right? So with Robinhood, why is Robinhood related to this? How does this actually make sense? So with Robinhood actually cut off, and other companies like M1 Finance and other things, they really cut off the way of trading for their platform. And it really makes me question, should you stay with these companies, with Robinhood? And I have funds in Robinhood currently right now. So it makes you really question if they're really the right company for us, right? So supposedly now they're getting sued. They're, potentially going to be in bankruptcy for how bad this suing is. I don't think, my thoughts, this is where my thoughts come into place. I honestly don't think that Robinhood is going to be going out of business anytime soon. And because, think about it. When it comes to these lawsuits, usually it takes 1 to 3 years, maybe even more. By that time, the lawsuit's probably going to be dead. They're probably going to give them a nice slap on the wrist and then call it a day. Right? Because, one, you're a huge company. One, you control a lot of people's securities and investments. And you really have to understand that, it's going to take forever for this to happen. Just for one single company to just go out of business and be bankrupt because they controlled and manipulated the market, allegedly. I just don't see really any of that happening anytime soon. Would it make sense if that happened? You have to really understand, did they defraud? Defrauding means that they manipulate the market. Did they take money from other people? Did they actually make a profit off of this, right? I don't know. No one really knows. It would really be hard for you to actually see if they made a profit from people losing. Because no matter what, if you're winning, someone's losing. If you're losing, someone's winning. And that's just the give and take when it comes to the market. So it's not so I don't see that really happening. So, should you stay with Robinhood? To be honest, I don't see myself moving from Robinhood. It's a user-friendly platform. If I see in the future off the fundamentals that Robinhood is going to be taken off, is going to be, going into bankruptcy, then I will most definitely move my funds. But you have to understand that it wasn't just Robinhood that halted people's trading. It was also M1 Finance. It was also Ameritrade. There were so many different things that stopped from you being able to trade on different platforms, that if you're taking down Robinhood, you'll have to take down every single other platform that's out there. And I don't see that actually happening. So I feel like they're just going to give them a slap on the wrist. They got to pay for a large fine and then call it a day. That's just me, honestly. That's my thoughts on everything. So hopefully you guys got some value off of this. If you guys want more content like this where I update you guys on what's going on in the market fundamentally, definitely let me know in the comments. I'm definitely want to have more videos like this, kind of having like uproars and bring more interesting flavors into my content. So hopefully you guys got a lot of value off of this. I'm going to create a playlist for you guys to make sure that you keep up to date on what's going on with the trading world. So I will see you guys in the next video, and peace out, family. I know I'm acting stupid, but being dumb. Maybe just a little bit foolish. I feel so young.